What's going on YouTube? Today I'm back with another video. Just got a video out today, but I wanted to kind of give you guys a recap of the month, just a recap of the month. I haven't made one of these videos with Edmund yet. Actually, I don't think I have, so I wanted to get him on the channel. But yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? My name is Edmund. I am a growth operator, AI operator, info product operator, whatever the hell you want to call it. That's what I do. I run and scale coaching programs.
Awesome. We'll just go ahead, just jump straight into it. Now, for those of you guys who are new and want to know what I do high ticket sales. Essentially, I sell for these coaching programs, consultants. I do have a Discord where I literally teach absolutely everything, which is completely for free. I have daily yaps in there, talk about literally everything that has to do with sales and even post job applications. That's going to be in the first link in the description if you guys are interested in that. But we can go ahead, just jump straight into it. Now, at least for you, how have you thought this month has went? What are some of the biggest lessons you have learned with this month?
The biggest lessons that I've learned this month, it's really the same exact thing. I'm not sure exactly if I talked about it in the last video, but it's mainly focus, number one, number two, leadership, and then number three, systemizing things to have the ability to scale. Yeah, let me know how much do you want me to yap? Like, I can yap about it, but that's the basic.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of from where you last have gone on, where you last left off at the last video, how much improvement do you think you have gone in, at least towards your goals?
I'd say a decent amount. I mean, the last video I think was like 3 weeks ago, so it wasn't a lot of time, but I'd say a decent amount. My mentality has changed slightly a little bit. I've had the ability to focus a lot more because we got that office, I think you guys know now. But regardless, the biggest thing right now that I'm focused on is number one, scaling my acquisition systems in place, because I have 3 to 4 clients that we're working with right now, but selling the systems, because the system's gotten people insane results. So selling those systems out to other creators and consultants, and then also bringing out and attracting people who actually want to scale, because the info space is getting much, much, much tougher. If you believe that you're just going to hop in, sell, put a link in the bio and be able to sell $10,000, $50,000 a month worth of product, you're absolutely insane. That's just not how it works anymore. You're gonna have to put in a lot of effort and attracting clients that actually are willing to put in effort, because info is good once you have it rolling, but it's not how it was a year ago where you could just, sit on your ass and print cash out of thin air.
Yeah. So would you say that's kind of the biggest hurdle? Or what would you attest to the biggest hurdle has been through this month for you?
The biggest hurdle, the reality, I'll be honest with you guys, I know exactly what I have to do, so it's just a matter of just doing it, right? Just doing it, because I've gone from 0 to 5K to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I've gone to this point, right? And I know people who are in the same exact industry that I was and how they got to 100,000. I know exactly what I have to do. It's just now a matter of doing them and prioritizing it, because every single person has 24 hours in a day, and it's just what you do in those times is what's going to take you to that next level. So that's the biggest thing right now. It's just doing what I know I need to do. And it's a snowball effect in the sense that once you start, humans are obviously creatures of habit. Once you start doing something once, it becomes easier and easier and easier and easier and easier and easier and easier again, right? So it's things like that, testing new things, because once you're at where I'm at with my agency and with my business, there's no blueprint to follow. What I mean by that is I can't look up my exact scenario. There's people who've done what I do, and I can kind of get a guidance, but there's no exact playbook. If you're trying to get to 10K per month, there's a playbook, in high ticket sales and even trading, stuff like that. But when you're trying to go from 40 grand to 100K, there really isn't no playbook.
You don't think there's a mentor? Because I don't know. I know you have invested into mentorships, but do you think at the point you're at right now, you would invest into a mentor again?
That's the reason why I'm not at 100K right now, because I didn't invest in a mentor. There's 2 things, guys, that you guys that are listening to this. If you don't pay with money, you have to pay with time. I didn't invest in a mentor I didn't invest in a mentor to go from like 25, 30K to 100K. I invested in a mentor to go from 10K to like 25K. It was a $10,000 mentorship that I invested back in December, and it got me to where I wanted to go. And now I need to invest in another mentorship to get me where I am. And the reason why it's taking me as long as it is to get to 100K simply because I decided to pay with my time instead of paying with money, which may be a mistake. Maybe it's not a mistake, but we'll see.
So, I mean, do you plan on getting a mentor then? I know it's kind of off topic, but
Do I plan on getting a mentor? In my industry, there really is no. There's maybe like one, maybe two men. Actually, no. Do I plan on getting a mentor? Probably not. Why? I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure. Do I plan on getting one? I probably should get one. That's like the smart thing to do. But the thing with mentorship is that it sets you back. You take 2-3 steps back because you're gonna have to relearn things and then you take steps forward. So maybe I should, but I think I'm at a point where I've spent so much time into getting to the next level and spend a capital that I'm right around the corner that I don't need a mentor to get to that 100K per month mark.
good answer. It's a good answer. I guess for you, because
You want me to ask questions too?
yeah, I mean, you can go ahead.
Okay, cool. So, so this month so far, what have you learned? Like, what do you think is stopping you from making more money? Is it, like, what is it specifically?
Something in specific that that has caused me to not make more money. I think complacency is
You feel like you're happy with where you are, not happy but complacent?
not, well, like not moving with speed is the issue. Like there is stuff that I could do. I started actually pushing the lever on like more of this week, but there's even still greater things that will allow me to push the lever that will allow me to actually get to the next step. But I mean, I'm the only person that can do it, and I know once I do go ahead and really start getting on top of everything, and then I'll get to that point. And it's really just looking at myself in the mirror and being like, I'm not happy where I'm at. The only person that can control my income is myself. So what can I do to actually make sure that I'm set up for the best possible situation and the best possible opportunity? So when it does present itself, I am well equipped and ready.
Do you feel like right now you're ready?
In terms of, let's just say, somebody asked me, like, manage their team or something.
Yeah, let's just say the opportunity came for you to manage a $250,000 a month team. Like, do you feel like you are ready? You have the systems in place to do that?
I mean, I've been on teams that've done $250,000. Like, I've seen the manager literally right next to me. I don't think it takes like any special work. It's really just opportunity. And I feel like, at least the way I run my team, because even with some of the teams I have been on, like they do $250,000, 300, 400K, but or they run like 1 or 2 meetings a week. So it's just literally about like for right now, how we run our team. Like if we had more leads, easily be at triple the amount of money that we're making. Just because how tight I run the team and like I speak to leads there, I train my team, I come out with new exercises each and every single week, damn near actually every single day, and then like always constantly looking for feedback from my reps because they're in the business every single day. So am I, but like they're actually calling these people, so getting feedback and just seeing how we can adjust kind of from the top.
I agree. I think the biggest thing that's stopping us from making money outside of like personal things is just really getting more leads. But the reality is that like I said, coaching is getting harder. And I'm not gonna sit here and blame the clients and say, oh, they're not doing what they need. Like just coaching is getting harder. People understand you can make a fuck ton of money with coaching and the competition is rising. But like our numbers are really, really good, and I give you kudos on the sales side. It's like, our show up rate, close rate, they are good, and I think that we have it at a point that's very, very replicable. Even if it's not 100%, we live in the same place to where we could just quickly, tidy things up. But yeah, getting more leads and getting that client, that A player client that's that doesn't even just want to build an info product just to make 20, 30, 40K a month, that actually wants to build an education company, is what like the agency needs right now. But regardless, I believe the opportunity will come in if we're prepared and ready. We will see the opportunity to make a fuck ton of money. Actually, we do have the opportunity right now with one of the wholesale real estate client. It's been a little bit slow in the sense that we're working on a lot of things on the back end, but regardless,
it's giving me even more time to prepare for the sales team. Like all my sales guys, the guys that are watching this, like bro, they can confidently tell you that they are ready. They put their whole kind of, I wouldn't say like, but we've been preparing for this for 3 weeks. Most offers prepare, a couple, 2-3 days in advance. Taking weeks out of my time, hours out of my time to formulate a perfect, step in a perfect sales cycle from when the lead first enters, the CRM, go high level, to the point where they're on a call. They have specific nurture points that are gonna, 1, pre-handle their objectives, that 2, are gonna make sure that they hop on the call, 3, and make sure when they are on the call, they are going to close. Like we should have a pretty high close rate simply from all the measures that I have been taking before. I've been talking to a lot of people in the industry. What do they think about this? What do they think about this? What do they think about this? Doing B2B, B2C, every single, some of the top guys that you guys probably even know. I've been talking to them to see exactly how we can critique and make this thing like one for the books, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I think like we've been saying this for a lot. I think it's just around the corner, and I believe that as long as you stay ready, the opportunity will come. And but yeah, August is going to be a really, really good month. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah, me too. I mean, we do have stuff in place to hold ourselves accountable. I think honestly, right now, it's really just dependent on opportunity, and honestly believe, pray on it, opportunity will come, but make sure that you are ready for it as well. I guess, like, do you have any sort of questions for me? Any other questions?
What's your goal for August 2025? Financial goal?
Like how much I should make?
Yeah, I'm sure you're trying to make it. If you feel comfortable with sharing.
Yeah. Roughly like 20K like profit. Yeah, 20K profit. I honestly believe it's very.
You feel that right now you're the person that can make $20,000 in a month?
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty dialed.
Okay.
I mean, do you have anything else?
Any other questions?
Yeah.
How do you plan on getting to $20,000 in a month? Profit.
Really just sales management and running up the placement agency, and then I have something else in the books, but I'm not gonna drop that yet. But yeah, like a placement agency and just sales managing. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. That's all I have.
Yeah, well,
I'm tired.
this pretty much wraps it up for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of like monthly, I guess, recap on where we need, at least for me and Edmund, kind of not only to hold ourselves accountable, but just look back at this and be like, damn, this is where we were at here. This is where we wanted to go, and shit, we hit it. So yeah, that is kind of the biggest thing here is, actually I don't even know where I was going with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do have any sort of comments, questions, anything like that, I do have a free Discord where I literally talk about everything with sales, job placements, how to get like onto your first job. I even send jobs for you guys, and then sales advice as well. I also have a brand new Instagram where I drop tons of sales sauce. Make sure that you guys follow that and DM that if you guys have any sort of questions, anything like that. Now, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.